Hi, today we're going to look at the second part, the second reading for Ready Freddy Tooth Trouble by Abby Klein. Okay, so in chapters 1, 2, and 3, Freddy wants to get a tooth out because all his friends have a tooth out. And he wants to write his name on the big tooth in his classroom. Mrs. Whooshy wants him. And he wanted to tie a string to the door and pull the tooth out, but it didn't work. Okay, so now we're going to look at chapters 4, 5, 6, and maybe chapter 7. Okay, so here's Plan B. Plan B. The next day at school was even worse. Everywhere I went, all that the kids talked about was teeth, teeth, teeth. During math time, Jessie asked Robbie, "Did the tooth fairy come to your house last night?" "Yeah," said Robbie, his eyes lighting up. "What did she leave you?" "I put my tooth under my pillow when I went to sleep. And in the morning the tooth was gone and the tooth fairy left me a dollar bill." $1? Is that all?" said Chloe, wrinkling up her nose. "The tooth fairy gives me $5. $5, said Jessie. "You're rich." "I know," said Chloe, playing with her shiny gold necklace and flashing her $1,000,000 smile. "Since I already lost 4 teeth, I have 20 whole dollars. My abuela," which means grandma, "you know my grandma, well, she's really good at sewing, so she made me a little tooth pillow," said Jessie. "It looks like a smile, and there's a little pocket where the missing tooth goes. The tooth fairy leaves a shiny silver dollar in the little pocket. I'm saving up for a new skateboard, like the one you got for your birthday, Freddy." "How about you, Freddy?" said Chloe. "What does the tooth fairy bring you?" Before I could answer, Max butted in and said, "A big fat nothing! The tooth fairy has never been to Freddy's house. Remember? Freddy's just a baby. He hasn't lost a tooth yet." Max. "Well, she'll be coming soon," I said, "'cause I have a really loose tooth." "Oh yeah," said Max. "Which one? Show me, Shark Boy." "I don't have to show you." "Liar," said Max. "You don't have a loose tooth." "Do too. Do not. Do too. Do not." "Boys, what is the problem here?" Mrs. Whooshy interrupted. "What is all this yelling about?" "Nothing," I mumbled, looking down at the ground. "Oh, nothing, Mrs. Whooshy. We were just talking," said Max. "Well, I need to see a lot less talking and a lot more working," Mrs. Whooshy said. "You both need to finish that page of math problems before recess." As soon as Mrs. Whooshy walked away, Max smiled and whispered, "We'll finish this conversation at recess, wimp." Max is a bully. Bad guy. Okay. Oh, great. Just great. I was going to get beat up by the meanest kid in the class. No, correction, the biggest bully in the whole first grade. My stomach started doing flips. I was sure I was going to throw up. Mrs. Whooshy, may I go to the bathroom?" "Are you feeling okay, Freddy? You look a little pale." "I'm, fine. I just need to go." "Well, go ahead then." I ran to the bathroom, went into one of the stalls in the bathrooms, okay? Locked the door and sat down on the toilet to think. Why did I talk back to Max Sellers, the biggest bully in the whole first grade? He was going to squish me like a bug. I hit my forehead with the palm of my hand. Think, think, think. I'm going to get beat up by the bully. He's going to smush me. He's going to crush me. He's going to rip me into pieces like a great white shark snacking on a tuna fish. He's going to turn my face into oatmeal. I hit my head harder. Think, think, think. Wait a minute. I'm going to get beat up by the bully. This is my lucky day. He's going to smush me. He's going to crush me. He's going to rip me to pieces. He's going to turn my face into oatmeal. He's going to knock my tooth right out. And I'm finally going to get my name on the big tooth. So he's happy someone's going to hit him. Chapter 5. Get ready, get set. I walked back to class and sat down in my chair to finish the math worksheet. I could feel Max's eyes staring at me. So I turned and winked at him. Make him more angry. After what seemed like forever, Mrs. Whooshy rang her bell and said, "Okay, boys and girls, it's time for recess. Please hand me your papers, and then you may go out." I jumped up, handed Mrs. Whooshy my paper, and bolted toward the door. I was excited. Robbie grabbed my arm and yanked me back before I reached the door. "Hey, where are you going?" he asked. "Let go of me," I said, trying to shake my arm loose. "I'm going to fight Max." "Are you crazy?" Robbie knocked on my head. "Hello, anybody in there? The biggest bully in the whole first grade is about to kick your butt, and you're going out there?" "Yeah." "What?" "Yeah, and he's going to punch me right in the mouth and knock my tooth out. Then I'll get to sign the big tooth, just like you." "That's so stupid." "No, it's not." "Yes, it is. I think I'd better go tell Mrs. Whooshy." "Oh, no, you don't," I said, making a fist, "or I'll knock your teeth out." Robbie shook his head. "Stupid, stupid, stupid." "No, this is my lucky day. Now, are you coming or not?" I ran out the door with Robbie at my heels. "Wait, wait," he yelled. "What now?" "Good luck." "Thanks. You're gonna need it." Just then, Max came running across the yard. "Well, looky here. The big chicken finally came out of hiding." "I wasn't hiding. I was just getting ready." "Bawk, bawk, 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 bawk." Max clucked as he strutted around the yard, flapping his arms like a chicken. "Bawk, bawk, 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 bawk." "I'm not a chicken," I yelled. Jessie poked Robbie. "What's Freddie doing?" "He's going to fight Max." "Really?" said Jessie. "How brave." "Did you hear that?" I turned to Robbie. "She thinks I'm brave." "Not brave, just really dumb," Robbie muttered under his breath. "Bark, bark, 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 bark. Chicken." "Hey, everybody, come over here," yelled Jessie. "Freddie's going to fight Max." The whole class gathered around us in a big circle, pushing and shoving to get a good view of what was about to happen. I squeezed my lucky shark tooth, hoping for some extra power. "Hey, Freddie's going to fight Max! Freddie's going to fight Max!" Oh, they all whispered. So, "Hey, Freddie's going to fight Max! Freddie's going to fight Max!" Max rolled up his sleeves and started cracking his knuckles in preparation. Like this. All the kids started chanting, "Freddie, Freddie, Freddie." "Come on, Tiburon, you can do it," yelled Jessie as he hopped back and forth and punched the air like a boxer. "Hey, watch my hair, Jessie," said Chloe, fluffing her bouncy red boing boings. "My mom spent an hour curling it this morning." "Well, excuse me, you little fancy pants. It's just hair." "Well, you're just jealous," said Chloe as she walked away with her nose in the air. Chloe likes to be beautiful. "Whatever. This is crazy," Robbie mumbled. "I know. Isn't it great?" Jessie said to Robbie. Then she turned and screamed, "Let's go, Freddie. Show him what you've got." I gulped hard. "Just think of the tooth. Just think of the tooth," I whispered to myself. Chapter 6. The Fight. The chants of "Freddie, Freddie, Freddie" were ringing in my ears. It's now or never, I thought. Hey, dog breath, I yelled, pointing at Max. What do you call me, baby teeth? Max said this. What do you call me, baby teeth? You heard me, dog breath, I said, putting up my fists and jumping around. Come on! Come on! Freddy's brave. Max made a fist, raised his arm high above his head, and started to swing. I squeezed my eyes shut, took a deep breath, and stuck out my jaw. I could already see myself signing the big tooth. Then, woof! Right in the stomach. No, he's not going to sign the big tooth that way. Okay, chapter 7. Hard, crunchy things. Max was sent to the principal's office. I was sent to the nurse. And worst of all, I still had all my teeth. Bummer. Bummer means he's disappointed. He's like, oh, bummer. I guess that wasn't such a great plan after all. After school, I was going to play at Robbie's house, so we rode the bus together. I still can't believe you got in a fight with Max Sellers. That was really stupid. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Well, I really want to lose a tooth. Too bad you're not a shark in real life, Freddy. You know, sharks lose their teeth all the time. Thanks for the lesson, Einstein. But I already know all about sharks' teeth. As soon as they lose one, another one grows in. Some sharks go through 60,000 teeth in their lifetime. Isn't that amazing? Well, there are other ways to lose a tooth, said Robbie. I think the next plan number 3. I can't think of any other ways. Well, I ate a lot of hard, crunchy things like carrots and apples. Then one day, my tooth got wiggly. And I wiggled it every day. Did it work? I lost my tooth, didn't I? Robbie said, pointing to the hole in his mouth. We had reached Robbie's house, so we ran inside, dropped our backpacks, and went straight to the kitchen to get a snack. Mom, we're home, Robbie called. Mrs. Jackson came into the kitchen. Hello, boys, what's up? We both looked at each other with that if you don't tell, I won't tell kind of stare that best friends have, and answered together. Nothing. No talking about the fight. Here's Mrs. Jackson, Robbie's mom. Did anything exciting happen today? Nah, same old stuff. Well, you must be starving. What do you want for a snack? Do you have any carrots, Mrs. Jackson? Carrots? Freddy, are you on a diet? She said, chuckling. Chuckling is like a small laugh. Sorry, I'm all out. That's on my grocery list for this week. What else can I get you? How about an apple? Nope. I put the last one in Kimberly's lunch today. I know, said Mrs. Jackson. How about some Fairy Blast Jell-O? Jell-O. Rats. I wouldn't lose any teeth eating Jell-O. That's what they give to babies and old people who don't have any teeth. No thanks, I said. I'm not that hungry. He only wants the carrots and the apples to lose the tooth. Suit yourself, said Robbie. I'll have some Jell-O, Mom. So suit yourself means like, you decide. I don't care. Suit yourself. I watched Robbie eat his purple Jell-O and stared at the hole in his mouth as he took each bite. It's just not fair, I thought. I'm 3 months older than he is. When Robbie finished, we went to his room to play. What should we play? Want to do some experiments with my new chemistry set? Nah, I'm not in the mood. Want to go outside and catch roly-polies and look at them under my microscope? So here, wanna. Wanna means do you want to? Do you want to? Do you wanna? Wanna do this? Wanna eat candy? So it means like, do you want to eat candy? Nah. I know. Let's play with Rosie and Violet. I shook my head. Rosie and Violet were Robbie's pets. A ball python and a leopard gecko. Well, what do you want to play? Robbie sighed, exasperated. Oh, I don't know. I shrugged. You're no fun today. You know what? I'm just gonna go home. I'm tired. Whatever, party pooper. See ya. I'll call you later. I may not be around because we're going out to a special dinner to celebrate me losing my first tooth. Tooth, tooth, tooth. If I heard that word one more time, I was going to scream. Okay, so in the next video, we'll start to look at chapter 8. Okay, I give up. Will Freddy lose a tooth? I don't know. Okay, bye bye.